Hello, everybody. Hope you are doing well. And this vlog is just a no art day vlog. Yeah, there are a few days you paint nothing, and this is one of those days. These days I used to try different things, but this part, the Mocha coffee, has become the part of my life, and trust me, this completely activates your mind, your body, and I'm loving this phase, the coffee phase. So this Mocha pot, I bought it from Amazon, and it's totally worthy. You don't need very fine grinds of coffee. This is a coffee powder of roasted beans which I bought from some cafe, and it's very good. The process is very simple. You have to just fill up the water in the lower part, then put some coffee and wait for the magic. Look, and the fragrance of the coffee, the roasted coffee, is all around at my home. Wow. And when we talk about coffee, the Mocha pot coffee is 2 to 3 times stronger than drip coffee. So it will give you your dose of caffeine to get your day started. I don't have habit of reading lots of books, and it's a big gap. I think I did the last study on my college days. I want to get back to this. So I think it's the best part when you start from the history. It's the best thing when you start, like a child. They get attracted to the pictures. So this book has some images of paintings, sculpture, architecture, and I started looking them one by one, and I felt so good, and I think I am motivated to get back to this reading habit. After reading few pages, because I'm developing the habit, I want to try something new in bakery. If you have seen my last vlogs, I'm so fond of baking. So this time I'm trying apple pie. So let's start with peeling the apples, and it's on you. You can use 4 to 6 apples for the medium size apple pie and chop them into small pieces. Add some fresh lemon juice. Add some powder of white sugar and some brown sugar. You can just divide it half. Then add cinnamon powder if you're fond of, but adding cinnamon just gives a star to the apple pie. And just few pinch of salt, and mix them well. Let sit at room temperature for at least 30 minutes or 1 hour. This is to collect about half cup of apple juice. And now it's time to make the pie crust, for which you need flour, cold water, salt, and frozen butter. Mash them properly and add a very little amount of cold water, because you need a soft dough which should be buttery, not more watery. And now it's time to wrap the dough with the cling films and refrigerate them for at least 30 minutes to 1 hour. And after 1 hour, the apple has left some juices for us to make. We will make some caramel juice for the apple pie. For that, you need to stain the juice in a large bowl, then collect them, transfer the juice into a pot, then add butter, simmer juices for about 3 to 4 minutes, and until it is thickened or caramelized, let it rest and cool. Ah. After the dough has been chilled, take one, just cut them first, then just use the one part and keep the other part in the fridge. Let it rest in the room temperature for about 5 to 10 minutes. Transfer it into float surface, roll it with a rolling pin into a round shape. It's not becoming exact round, but ठीक है, काम चलता है. And now put it into the pie pan. Use a fork to poke the base so that it could bake evenly. Set this aside. Pour the apples evenly on the surface. And then it's time to pour the caramel apple sauce into the pie base. Now I will use the other half of the dough which I have kept in refrigerator. Repeat the same rolling process and then use a knife, or if you have a pizza cut. Then cut the dough into strips of about ½ inch width, or it totally depends upon you. Place each strips on the top and leave a few gaps in between. Seal the sides of the pie with excess crust, which I don't have, but just you keep in your mind to make some extra dough. I will do it for the next time. Now I spread out some sugar because I want that brown color which comes because of the sugar. It's totally optional. Yay! And now bake it into a preheat oven at 200 degrees Celsius for at least 50 to 60 minutes.
The judge covered it up. I bet the truth here.